everybody, it's Jen from Geigley Knits, and I thought I would make a super quick little summer catch-up video now that it's already August, which I know everybody says the summer is flying by, but it really is, and it's almost time for back to school. So we're kind of already in that mode, but still swimming and doing all the summer activities while we still can. Next week, I'm actually headed to Nashville to Modern Daily Knitting headquarters to hang out with my friends there and actually take an Alabama Chanin School of Making sewing class, which I'm super excited. It's kind of like, we didn't really take a summer vacation this summer, and so it's kind of my little end of summer treat, little trip to kind of step away a little bit because family, I mean, I love, adore my little family, but as any mom knows, summertime can be like a little bit nonstop, a little bit grueling, especially towards the end where it's like a lot of family time and a lot of 24/7 kids stuff. So I'm just doing a quick little weekend away in Nashville to do the sewing thing with Alabama Chanin. And I've made one swing skirt before. I can't remember if I ever YouTubed about that, but I shared it on my Instagram. It was about a year ago that I made my first skirt. And then I have a couple of kits that I've been waiting to open, kind of waiting for a rainy day, or I kind of feel like I'll open them this winter. I don't know why I'm waiting, but one of them I was looking at possibly opening now and trying to make a skirt before my trip. And I'm like, let's be realistic though, because they do take a lot of time. It's all hand stitching. You sew the panels together by hand, you sew the elastic on by hand, and then some of them you have like layers of fabric that you cut and trim away, and it's a lot. But you know, for a minute there, I thought I could maybe finish a skirt in a week, and probably some people can. My more experienced stitching friends are probably totally capable of making one faster, but I just need a little more time. So anyway, I will show you my kit though, just because it's really fun to see what's inside of these. They come in a little pouch with a nice little ribbon that says the School of Making, and it's like a fabric bag. And this is called the Canopy skirt, I believe, and I got it in black, which is no surprise. My other one is blue and kind of a navy. It's called Peacock, but it looks kind of navy. Okay, so this is the panels, and they are like pre-printed with this ink. And so it's a plain black layer, and then this printed layer with this pattern, and then you sew around these little leaf shapes. You can do like a running stitch or a back stitch, or I've seen like satin stitch over pieces of it, and then you can cut out the circles or leave the circles. There's like lots of different ways people have done this, but there's, I believe, four panels like this, and that's kind of what's inside of these kits. Here's another one, and you can see it kind of varies in the shades, and it's really fun and really different than knitting, but such a fun like project if you're just kind of in a different crafty mode than knitting and you want to do something else. And it also comes with oh yeah, the cute little tag that you stitch into the back of the skirt when you're done, and you sign it with your name, or you can stitch in your name or initials. A little practice swatch, both pieces, the plain black piece, they're stuck together, and then the printed piece, you can kind of practice what you're gonna do. Because I saw my friend online use 2 different colors of thread to do their stitching, and it looked really cool with the contrast. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I just ordered the dark gray thread for mine. There's like a really nice piece of elastic, but this is like special School of Making elastic that folds. There's like a little crease in the middle, and it perfectly folds in half to go around your skirt when you stitch it on, which is really, like, it's really nice. It's not just normal elastic. And then I got all the thread. Charcoal, I have like a ton of these. So when I do get going, I'll do it in solid charcoal. I love that. I love like darkness, black and charcoal. But someone I saw did like the gold color. I'm trying to remember what the color is called. I can't think of it. Anyway, with the charcoal, and it looked really cool. So maybe since I'm going to the thing in Nashville, maybe I'll pick up a different color too. Oh yeah, then there's black thread, and that's for the actual sewing of the things together. When you sew like the sides of the panels and you're not embroidering, use this. And I have all the little supplies. I've got the pins and the scissors, special like little things you need to sew these with that I collected from my last skirt. But yeah, could I, if I buckled down and sewed on this for like hours a day, I could maybe get it done by next Thursday. Today's Thursday and I leave Thursday. But I'm not gonna stress myself out because I do have a lot of other stuff happening. I've been working on a lot of knitting designs right now that are kind of last minute for maybe this fall even. That will be coming out in the near future. So I've been doing a lot of that. I've been working with my awesome tech editors. And what else? Just a lot of like graphic design work, my freelance work. I've been keeping busy, but if I had unlimited time, I would try to just like knock this baby out, but maybe for another time. And maybe it's good that I'm waiting because at the School of Making workshop I'm going to, I know I'm going to be learning more stitches. I'm going to be learning beading, more embroidery. I only know like basic embroidery stitches that are very like not very challenging. So if I brush up on all those skills, then I'll be ready to like make this really nice. So maybe it's good that I just wait and not rush it and not try to do something that I'm not quite ready to do. So that's that little project. Oh, last video when I saw you, I was working on the bikes and finishing the bikes, and that all went really, really well. The bikes are no longer here in my living room. They are all down on in the area of Des Moines where we put them. It was like the hottest of days, and the team from Avenues of Des Moines and I went out and put the bikes out and installed them on these what do they call them? Bike corrals down on that street. And so you can still go see them if you're local. They're still around, and there's two of them that are from the community strips that were donated, that we covered 2 bikes at Chain & Spoke, the coffee shop. So if you ever are in that area, you should go by and see them. I have no idea how long they're gonna be there, but they were saying maybe like for the summer, and then I'll go pick them up and see what kind of shape they're in. And hopefully I was thinking of just hanging on to them in case an opportunity comes along where we need bikes again, or if somebody needs me to, I have no idea. Somebody wants to borrow them, but yeah, we'll have to see what they look like in a couple of months or a few weeks or whatever they decide to do. So yeah, that's been an interesting thing. I will show you right here the footage of us putting the bikes down on Ingersoll. So yeah, the bike project is done. I'm really happy it's done, and I'm really happy that everything went really well. It was a lot of fun and a lot of work, but now I'm glad to move on to other things, and I've been working on tons of design work stuff that will be coming out soon that I can't show you yet, but you'll see eventually. And then I've been working on my whips again, and I've been wanting to cast on like 9 different sweaters. I'm having a really hard time figuring out what to even start with. I think August hits and we all want to make sweaters. This is not just me, I know. But I have yarn, I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, let's see. Where do I begin? I have been making a lot of progress on my little t-shirt. It's the Me Time tee that I did for Madelinetosh in that Birkenstock color. I'm way further than I was the last time I showed you. I'm way past the sleeves, and I'm just kind of on the body right now, just stockinetting my life away. So this is a nice one when I'm watching TV or a movie. I took it to the Barbie movie, which was fun last weekend. And I also, I'll pause and give you a minute if you want to look away. I jumped in on the Contrast Blast Sock Knit Along by Westknits with Stephen West. And if you don't want to see it, you can like skip ahead a couple minutes and I'll be done talking about it. So here's your chance. But I chose these colors of Madelinetosh, what is it called? Madelinetosh Twist Light. So it's like a teal, dark teal, like super dark teal, and this highlighter yellow. And here is my almost finished sock. I still have 1 clue left. I wasn't as speedy as some of the knitters, but it's such a crazy, fun adventure sock. Like there's so much happening just in this like first section even. So it's definitely the most adventurous sock I've ever knitted. This is clues 1, 2, and 3. I've got clue 4 left, which is the toe, obviously, but there is zigzags and bricks that remind me of the ball band dishcloth from MDK, and this amazingly cute heel. Look at that, look how cute. He's a genius. Like we all know this, but he is seriously a genius. Stripes on the bottom, don't just ignore my failed at jogless stripes. I didn't even I don't know. And then more zigzags here. And then it returns to this pattern on the toe, and then there's a solid dark green toe. And it's just like beyond. And then when you see people trying these on, it is so cool. Oh, there's also a cable, sorry. There's a cable here, like in the gusset. I mean, it's a little cable. There's just a lot. So I have to definitely cast on the second sock right away as soon as I'm done, because it's a commitment. It doesn't take that long, but it's like you really have to pay attention to where you are and what you're doing. But really, this hasn't taken me that long in actual hours. So yeah, super fun. You can still, you don't have to be part of the knit along, but if you want to go make these socks, it's the Contrast Blast sock on Ravelry, and it is really fun. And you just pick 2 colors, 2 skeins of yarn, wind up half skeins. That's what I did, and boom, you're on your way. Super fun adventure. That's kind of it for what I'm really working on. I do have some yarn ready to go for whatever sweater I decide to do. One of the ones I want to do, what I've been wanting to do for a long time, is this sweater from Pom Pom. I think it's spring 23. I'm just like obsessed with it. What is it called even? I don't even know what it's called. But I just keep looking at it and thinking I really want to make it. It's called Hilda. And let me find a page that doesn't have a pattern on it. Let's see. Does it have a page like that with just a picture? Here we go. It's just so breathtaking and different, and the direction of this and the stripes contrasts and like the styling of it's so good. Pom Pom always nails it. And I've just had this on my mind. I think I saw the sample last year at Rhinebeck in the Book Barn. I think Pom Pom had this out, and I was just like, oh, it's just such a memorable, cool, different sweater. So I do have yarn that would work for this, and so I might cast this on, but I also have yarn ready for like 9 other things. I have Oh, I did cast on for the sweater that everyone knit last year, the Alpenglow by Andrea Mowry. My words are coming slowly today, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so these are the colors I have for that. Let me find them, it's all mixed in here. I have, this is my spin cycle for this, blues and greens, and this is my whatever color, and this is my first neck color, and then the main color is this magpie. It looks black here, but that is also a dark teal. Maybe if I hold these together, you can see it better. Those are kind of my colors. Plus this. So I know everybody and their mother made this last fall for the big knit along, and I did not, but then I bought this yarn when I was at Rhinebeck and I was at the Magpie booth because I was just like, I have to make it too. Everybody made it. It's such a good sweater. So I did cast that on just a tiny bit the other day. And then there's another sweater I wanted to make from Rhinebeck yarn from last year. Like, I want to get on this and not just let these yarns sit around. But this is, I have to remember the name of it. Black Indigo 3-ply worsted from Sawkill Farm from Rhinebeck. This is going dark lately. This is like a navy, but they call it Black Indigo. I love this. And this is going to be used with, where is everything? With this worsted spin cycle. What is the worsted spin cycle called? Dream State. Duh, I'm losing my mind. I've had no time to like think, for real, this summer, I'm not kidding. So this is gonna be for the Throwover, is that right? Throwover? It's one of those. Another one by Andrea Mowry. It's a worsted weight quickie that I think I can knock out quicker than maybe the Alpenglow, but we'll see. So I got my main color and this nice kind of red blue. Don't remember which colorway this is. Is it Stay Out of the Forest? Yep, Stay Out of the Forest. Which, you know, these vary a lot. So this one has a lot of the bright red orange, and then it goes out to the bluish, purplish. But I thought that would make some really nice color work for this either throwback or throw over sweater that I can't remember the name of anything I want to make, but I know in my mind what it looks like. And then, one moment, that's my doorbell. Okay, I'm back. And I know my family's gonna come home any minute, so this will be quick, but I found a couple more things to talk about and then I'll leave you alone. I was sent some Symfonie Yarns. This is a brand new yarn that is dyed in India. And you might be familiar with Symphony because of the Symphony needles, the spelling you might recognize. And it's also the Knitter's Pride company. And so they have 3 new yarns and tons of colors. So let me show you this shade card because I was like, wow. Look at this. Behold, the Autumn Winter 23-24 Symphony color card. So all of these, this is Viva over here, and it's a DK 100% superwash merino, and it's like 60 some colors or something like that. Like, so many beautiful colors. It's beautiful, vibrant, vivid. And then over here, we've got Luna, which is a DK merino silk, Flora, naturally dyed superwash merino, and Terra fingering superwash merino and nylon. So that's great for your socks. It's amazing. So I get to try this out, and I already have a sweater planned, kind of like a colorwork sweater in mind. They sent me a few just to check out in some of my favorite colors. I always love a golden green, or just like a golden, whatever you want to call this. Bright chartreuse, and it's so lovely. Squishy, soft, gorgeous. And then a beautiful green. And they are so nice, and I can't wait to just try them out. Like I said, I think I've got a nice color work yoke with the what's it called? The Viva, the one with all the colors. It's just really hard not to just go crazy with color and see what we can do. This one is the Luna, which, I have to look again. That's the merino silk. Very pretty. And then both of these are the Viva, I believe. Viva. So that's the new Symfonie Yarns, and they're just like, oh, these are perfect. Whoever picked these colors knew that this was kind of my vibe. Like, these are awesome. So I'm excited to kind of get this going and swatch a little bit and play around and see what shakes out. I think that's all I had to share, but I feel like there was more. But I can hear my family in the driveway, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Here they are.
Hey Mom.
What?
Bowie just said that he's the B in the LGBT community because he's Bowie. And I'm the L because I'm Lotus. But like, I am the L, but like,
I love it.
Bowie's the B in the LGBT.
Perfect.